New lighthouse painting. So we'll get started right away here. Got a great photograph that photographer gave me permission to use. Dean Bird is his name. And so here we go. Dean, right? Yes. Oh, God, I got the name right. Okay, so we're just going to start right in here. Whoa, couldn't help myself. And I get myself a new sponge. I think I need to toss the other sponges. Somebody asked me what type of sponge I use, and actually, just cheapo sponges. Don't get anything special. You don't need to do the natural sponges. Cheap sponges. I just ordered these online. Yeah. And usually you can get a few uses out of them. So let's go ahead. We got. I'm going to start right off with my typical. I didn't even water this down, but my typical Prussian blue. Oh, couldn't help myself. Sorry, got excited again. This one's going to be a challenging painting because it's a huge waves with a lighthouse in the back. It's the Cape Disappointment Lighthouse, right on the Columbia River, in the mouth of the Columbia River. So we're right in here. Whoa! I couldn't help myself again. Hello, Diane. Hello, Anthony. Greetings and salutations and all that rot. You know it. But this is going to be a challenging one. Whoa! I couldn't help myself again. I'm glad you're not asleep, Diane. We're doing a horizontal one here. Oh, God, got excited again. And that's one thing I'm trying to vary up a little bit for the art show coming up is they actually like it that well, heck, just drive right off the road, Anthony. I tell you what, they'll move out of your way. Oh, okay, almost up again. Let's do this. We use an unpronounceable blue down here, but it is really going to be quite the challenge for me here, this painting. I really have always wanted to do this scene and got permission. Dean Bird, awesome photographer. So, and Bird with goes a Y, not an I. So, not like Tweety Bird, it's a bird. Let's do it. Okay. That's all I need to do. And we're done. No. Uh-oh. You want me to take it off? Ooh, baby. Okay. Just creativity. Okay, we're going to start sketching things in here. I couldn't help myself, got excited again. So this comes about halfway and it tilts up. That's the rock where the lighthouse is. Cape Disappointment Lighthouse. And it comes down like this, almost looks like a diamond head, doesn't it? From Hawaii. Okay, and that's our lighthouse. Oh God, I don't have that going through my head now. All right, now here's the challenge. Okay, we got other rocks here. like I said, I use landmarks on my where that photo is to kind of guide me. This gets out to about halfway out to the thing. There it is, and then we got the wave here. Dude, that's going to be the big. That's going to be the big challenge. Maybe I become super famous, Diane. People will bid on the shirt, and then I'll mail it to them, unwashed, of course, so you can have my body orders on it. Okay, so we've got to get this kind of sketch this wave in. The wave comes up a little over halfway. It's just this. I think he said they call this a spiral wave. They have huge, absolutely huge waves. We're just kind of sketching the edge of that wave out. It's just enormous. And this is not photoshopped or anything like that. This is actual size of the wave. He actually said he had to take cover because it was started launching logs and everything. So there you go. Boom, ding. And this is not Hawaii. This is actually state of Washington. And you should be very proud of me. I didn't put the R in it. Washington. That's how we say it here. And I'm originally from Washington. There we go. We're going to move that up just a little bit so you can see. Boom, 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 boom. Washington. That was probably the best theme music for any series. And then it curls. This is going to be the big challenge. It curls like so. It curls in, and then there's another curl. You can see why they call it a spiral wave. But they just pound that area there. Huge waves. They've had waves over 100 feet. You know, it gives you an idea. When I say waves, I mean waves. Yeah, you don't surf this. Nope. Too rough. It comes out like so. All right, let's start in on that thing. Get myself some. I think I'm going to use like my round brush here. Round brush. Okay. And I got the color one here, and there's actually kind of greenish water. Hey, Billy! Greetings! Whoa! From Oregon. Yep, got it. That's the earworm today. Hawaii 5-0 with Jack Ward. Oh, those were classics. Watched all that was the era of the detective and police dramas. Book 'em, Dono. This is almost iconic as Beam Me Up, Scotty. I guess they really tried to get Jack Lord to be in Magnum PI, and he didn't. He refused. He wouldn't do it. I think they said that would have been cool to have Jack Ward in his iconic, outfit. Whoa! Oh, couldn't help myself. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, as you can see, I went back to YouTube. That incident with Facebook so irritated me. I actually was talking to my boss. She said, I was watching that. She says, holy cow. They said, you really got mad. I was been trying to delete those. uh, I always consider, I could see myself running for governor of Oregon or something like that. And then it would have a scene like that. Mike Trapp, do you really want this for your governor? That would be, it would be, oh Lord. Mike Trapp. I could hear the announcer. Do you really want that? Oh my goodness. This is all just foam up here. I could just see it. Mike Trapp, do you really want this for your governor? Add a little bit of green here. This wave is in multiple parts, so we have to. This is going to be a real challenge to get this so it feels like it's just roaring in there. Oh my God, I'm in voice today. Watch out. And here, and then everything else is just roaring, foamy water. Mike Trapp, do you really want that? Do you really want this as your governor? I could just see it. Oh my gosh. Now my parents would be crawling under every, oh God, our son decided to run. Mike Trapp. There's a Cape Disappointment right north of, well, actually, I think it would be straight north of Astoria. And Astoria is where they filmed the movie Goonies, The Goonies. That's going to be a long time ago. And Pat would say, scrub, scrub, scrub. Bum, bum, yeah, bum, bum, ba-ba. Yeah, I could see that scene in a debate. Actually, I'd be the most honest candidate they've ever had. Oh. Oops. Got a little plug going on in there. See if I can yank that out of there. Oh, come on. Ugh. Then you get black all over your hands. There we go. There we are. Got carbon black coming out there. I could see a what do you want to call it, a interview with me. Did you actually do that, Mr. Trapp? Yes, I did. Next question. They go, oh, okay. Yep, I did. Yep, I did that one too. Let's just get it out of the way. Oh dear. I can see it now too. I'd have high-powered candidates come out, or politicians come out. He is the most corrupt, horrible person I know of, and that's why I support him for governor. You get what you get. Mike Trapp. You really want this? Oh, I can see the ads now. Can you imagine being a politician today in the modern social media? Holy crap. Gosh. No, thank you. That's what I would always tell any politician if I had to give them advice. It says, come clean. It's going to come out anyway. Do you really want this? Do you seriously want this as your governor? All right, we're just getting this. This is a cake disappointment here, part of it. The other lighthouse I did was the North Head part of it. I think there's 2 lighthouses there. This one's actually different color. It's actually striped black and white, and they have shown some incredible scenes from here where you have the Coast Guard go in and rescue somebody. It's like, who in the heck would be that stupid to ride around in their boat in this? Whoa! Couldn't help myself, sorry. It'd almost be worth running just to see the ads. Yep, I did that. Yep, yeah, that was me. Yep, oh yeah, I did that one too. Oh, here, let me add a couple to you. Yeah, that was me. Yep, that was me too. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, da-dum, da-dum. And you could actually just barely make out that cliff in this. And so we're going to slowly sketch that in, but barely. Boom, 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 boom. All right, coming in with another brush. And the official name of this brush is Another Brush, just in case you're wondering. And so we're going to actually come in with unpronounceable blue and Prussian blue. Prussian blue, because the Prussians are blue. Okay. This is mostly foam, but we're going to put the base coat of blue down first. Oh my God, I'm in voice. Oh no, this is the painting. You'll see. Yep. I was really thinking of doing a nude of myself, but I decided against that. Just letting you know. You'll see. This is such a cool photograph by Dean Bird. It's just amazing. I'm so glad that he gave me permission to use it. I've been very, 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 very fortunate that I've had several photographers, Northwest photographers, that have allowed me to use their photographs. And I had one guy who was from Tokyo, and he was in Portland, and he took a whole bunch of pictures of Portland and allowed me to use those. I was really fortunate. He does some really good photography also. I'm amazed at how, that's the thing. I always, even like the art groups and everything, like on Facebook, I am absolutely astounded how talented so many people are. And you just sit there going, wow, that is really amazing. And it's so cool to discover them. Oh God, I'm going to have a Hawaii 5-0 going through my head the rest of the day. And this is not Hawaii. This is Washington State. And once again, I didn't put the R in there. You should be proud of me. Washington, that's how we say it. If you're from Washington, you say Washington. It's true. Washington. I don't do the wash, I do the wash. That's going to be a huge wave. That's what that is. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Just in case you're wondering. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, help myself. It's already got a good feel to it. That's one thing I don't know if anybody who paints, you start having a good feel about something, and that's when you want to pursue it. Where something doesn't have a good feel, you're like, ugh, you struggle, you know. And but this is already having a good feel. I think I'm going to manage to be able to do this. So I'm going to come back in with a sponge here. A sponge. Okay, sorry, had to get dramatic about that. It's a typical Drury day here. I said I was losing a Clark, and it came through this whole area. And that was one thing they commented on. They said, my gosh, they said it just doesn't stop raining. Yeah, and we have started our perma-wet season, and it just doesn't stop. We have these huge dry periods. As you know, we get these bad forest fires and everything else, and then it rolls into the perma-wet season, and you're like going, yep, well, say goodbye to the sun. You know, we actually have an air raid siren that goes off when the sun goes down, and they know that's the last time we're going to see it for about 4 months. Oh, God, everybody stands out and watches the sun, and they said, that's it, we're done. I take my vitamin D pills. Oh, it can get gloomy here. I'm going to be honest. No, I love it here. It's just, and in Portland, the state tree should be moss. I mean, I've never seen moss grow like here in Portland. Holy croly! You know, they always told you to find, if you find north, that's where the moss grows. Not here. It grows all the way around the tree. All right, here we go. Back to this. Whoa, couldn't help myself again. I think I'm going to add a little more. I've got more Prussian blue on the way by Amazon. Thank you very much. Oh, dear. Let that one. Right here. Yep. Got more Prussian blue. We can do it. It's supposed to arrive here this weekend, so I'm kind of looking forward to it. Okay. Van Dyke brown, Prussian blue, cadmium yellow. Golden is very happy with me right now. I want you to know that. Sad when they give you a birthday card. You know it's bad. I always remember, I don't know if people remember Ma Bell. And Ma Bell, when I was in the Army, and I'd have to call from Germany, and it was interesting because they would actually send me a birthday card every year. Ma Bell did. And they said, they thanked me for my service. And then they would, it was handwritten, which is even more. That means they had somebody assigned to me. That was Ma Bell. And Ma Bell, they would wish me a happy birthday. And they said, thank you for so much for your service. And then it would, actually, they would sign it, love the Bell system. Oh, that was a benevolent dictatorship. I don't know what Ma Bell was. I sometimes wonder if we're worse off without Ma Bell. He didn't mess with Ma Bell, but did a good job. That's a true story, too. I don't know why I didn't keep those darn birthday cards. I think that would have been they're probably worth a fortune today because nobody believes me. No, every year. And it would arrive at my apartment there in Germany on the day of my birthday. Oh, Lord. Yep, doesn't take much. Yeah, and we're making good progress on this. I think we're gonna. This wave is going to be the big challenge. That's going to be the. But I think I got a good start on it. They call it. He said it's spiral wave. So I'm gonna. Dipping in the water, dipping my in the blue. Tell it's stormy skies. Spray down that a little bit. When it starts to get sticky, that's the. For me, that's what I use. I just put water on my canvas. Whoa, couldn't help myself again. Sorry. It's Bob Ross's birthday today. I always like that one quote. He says, "You cannot have light without darkness." And there is a lot of truth to that. White on white doesn't make it bright. Go boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Oh, you're probably like going, okay, Mike, enough of the Hawaii Five-0. Gonna go downtown to check on my current show and see how it's doing. I know I've sold 2, so I do know that. with my Washington D.C. trip still on my credit card. I'm like going, I could use a sell a few more. That'll be fine. Boom, 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 oh, boom, 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 boom. Ba ba boom, ba ba boom boom. I put a quote of his today. It says, "Happy paintings, happy paintings." He said, "If you want depression, go watch the news." I love that. There's a lot of truth to that too. I thought it was interesting. Here in Portland, probably people have watched on the news. We've had our problems, obviously, but I thought it was really interesting when you look at the statistics, and you would think that Portland was the highest crime capital of the world. We're not even in the top 20. They said abnormally low crime is actually Portland. And I thought that was, wow, that is interesting. All you hear about is the crime here. And you're like, well, wait a minute. You're not holding up in your statistics on that. That's just news sensationalism. And that is in proportion to population. So I thought that was interesting. So be careful what you watch in the news. I always say that. Always have a skeptical mind. And that's Mike Trapp's philosophy on life. And then sing. Okay, never mind. Mike Trapp, do you really want this for your governor? This is the point, or I keep saying that, the Cape Disappointment Lighthouse here. And all of our lighthouses here in Oregon, this is not Oregon, this is actually just across the river. I think that needs to be a little further over. Just rub it out. I'm going to do that. But all of our lighthouses are functioning here. We have kind of a rough coastline here in Oregon, and so does Washington, except when you break into the Sound, which is really an interesting feature along the coast, is the Sound. That's this huge inland, almost like a sea, inland sea. Really cool. Though the Sound could get some good sized storms on it, but nothing like the Pacific. Where Oregon, except for the Columbia, really doesn't have any inlets. Get away from the ocean. We have like Depot Bay and Newport, stuff like that, but nothing on the scale of like the Puget Sound. Just in case you're wondering. But it is really rugged coastline here in Oregon. You have mountains that come right down to the ocean there. Okay. But that's what kind of makes it interesting. I don't know. I would have to look that up. You just Google it, and it'll show you the actual rates. And like I said, careful what you believe in. I think St. Louis is number one. followed by Detroit. But as all cities are, it depends on where you live. Yeah, it really does. I used to live in a place called Yakima, and per capita was the number one crime. Number one. We used to call it Yaka Vegas. But I'll probably use my fan brush on this, but I'm going to first do, like I said, this is going to be the real challenge. This wave is really going to be a challenge for me. We can do it. Just do it. Let it go. Bum, 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 bum. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to want to do this. Yeah, I'm going to have to, you're going to hear a lot of talking to myself. That's the way it is. I do that, full conversations. Yep. It's when I change my voice, that's when you have to worry about things. I don't know if you've ever dealt with somebody with multiple personalities. I'll tell you what, that is amazingly interesting. Dealt with that a few times, and I was just like, ooh, yeah. Bum 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 bum. Get that wave in there. Just amazing wave. Yeah, you get caught up in that thing. That's not going to be a good day for you. That is for sure. That was my trivia question I had the other day, and they said, "What is the largest wave ever surfed?" And it's 86 feet. I'm kind of guessing this wave is probably right in there. I know they've had some waves crash in here that's over 100 feet. That's just huge. Can't even begin to imagine. Ba-ba-boom. Ba-bum. Uh-oh, not a buzz coffee. Diane, you're one of the few people that makes me feel better about myself. I meant that as a compliment. Bringing my handy dandy fan brush here. Fan brush. It looks like a fan, but I keep saying it. I always use a stiff bristle. For me, that's my use of a fan brush. Some people that's different, but for me, that's how I use it. You can understand why they call it a spiral wave. I found the best way to avoid it is talk to yourself and then tell yourself a joke and laugh at it. Everybody crosses the street to get away from you. I just want you to know that. It's a survival technique I've learned. I take mass transit all the time, so heck, I've had some really interesting people though. You're like going, huh, huh. I have a friend that rides the Max with me sometimes when coming from work, and he watches me sometimes. Says, "You're a classic." You learn your survival techniques. You have to. If you don't, you're just like, holy crap, you know. Yeah, stepping back, let's see how that wave's turning out. It's such a huge wave that I'm almost in fear some people won't understand that it was a wave. You know? We're getting a good start on this one, that's for sure. Add a little bit of green to that. Yeah. And we'll get that glow that comes through the water. Yeah, this is a definite challenge. But I always say that with your artwork or whatever you're doing, push your limits a little bit. You never know. I recommend that to anybody who's doing artwork. Push your limits. Get out of your comfort zone a little bit. And that's not a bad thing. That's probably true to life. I think sometimes all of us, we take the comfort zone and you're like, well, yeah, you miss out too when you do that. Ba ba bum bum, rum ba bum, dip ba ba bum bum bum, ba ba dum ba da da dum. Bum, bum, bum. Ah, that'd be my ad. The camera would zero in on me on top of a building here in Portland. Mike for governor. They know they're in for a real fun time. Oh God, what did he do again today? Bum, bum, bum. I'd be entertaining, that'd be for sure. Bum, 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 da, da, da. It's going to be cool. It's just that's the hugeness of this thing. It's just, yeah, that's typical Northwest here. I'm always amazed when I go to other parts of the world and see their surf, and I said, "Oh, ours is like pretty wicked. You don't mess with our surf. We have like at least 10 tiers of waves coming in here. Yeah, there's no yeah. It's our surf is kind of like wow, very rough. They actually have warning signs that said, "Don't fool with the ocean." Here, we that is a really true statement. Bum, bum, bum. Yep, we're gonna have that song in my head for the holy cow! I can't believe how fast that time is going. But we're working. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So, get that up. I guess I'm kind of looking at it as like a structure, and that's how it is. Really, a wave is a structure that just lasts for a few seconds. It could be incredibly powerful. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Rum-ba-bum. All right. We're going to have water coming off of these cliffs here, the rocks. The waves are just bashing into them. Then we have all right, come back in with my handy dandy brush here. Fan brush, that is. Ba bum ba ba bum bum bum. Okay, you could probably say, Mike, you can stop with a Hawaii 5-0. These trees up here. And most trees on the coast are warped. They go like this because the winds. We've gotten a good start on this. I think I actually, to be honest with you, I'm not going to be on tomorrow. I have a brunch I'm going to. I have a friend that's moving to Michigan, so we're taking him out for brunch tomorrow. So I won't be on tomorrow, but I'll be back on Monday. I think the next episode I might be able to get done with this one, do refinements to this wave and all that type of stuff. I think we could do this. Dream. Bum, brum, bum, bum, da-da-dum. Okay, we're gonna spray up here. Ba-ba-boom. Oh, yeah. Jack Ward would be proud of me. Thank you, Diane. I think we're going to be able to do this. God, it's just amazing that the power of this wave, and that's what I wanted to really capture, was the sheer power of this wave. Can't even begin to imagine being caught up in that. I don't know if any of you have ever been in the ocean and got nailed by a wave and it takes you under. You're like, oh my God. I can remember a few times, oh God, you get turned over and all that stuff. You're just like, yeah, you're a little bit stronger than I am. They always warn you, it says, don't take the ocean lightly. It is really amazing. The power of it is just unbelievable. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Guys, we're almost there for the hour. And like I said, I will be back on. And I'm pretty positive I'm not going to be able to be on tomorrow. So, yeah, like I said, I have a friend moving to Michigan. So I want to make sure we go out and have a good time. And I'll take in the Sunday Jazz there at Scandals. He was very, very much a part of Scandals. So that's going to be, yeah. Yeah, I'll miss him. Though I plan on visiting him, so we'll see. Been a good friend. Now he's going to be a Michigonian. Oh, Lord. All right, people. I think we're going to have to call that one good as I keep painting. I think this is going to be a. Yeah. Hey, boy, late, but you're here. All right. Stepping back, stepping back. We're going to start working on this. Got a few more minutes here, just a few minutes. Let's see what we can do in this few minutes. I'm going to call him a Michigonian. I don't care if it's improper. I like that term better. And I'm not sure with like New York. New Yorker, usually you think of the city, So I'm wondering, are you a New Yorker if you're in upper state, or are you a New Yorkian? I think a New Yorkian should be the term. Yeah, New Yorkian. So that's why I'm going to refer to you as Anthony as a New Yorkian. I hope you don't mind. I'm an Oregonian. I used to be a Washingtonian, but now I'm an Oregonian. Okay, people. There's that hour. Holy crapolas. Okay. This is the point. Cape Disappointment Lighthouse. Seen some hellacious storms. I don't know if I was like, it had that type of power. I would say, the state of Oregon, everybody should be called Bob. It's easier. Bob. Bob. How are you doing, Bob? Bob. All right, people. On that note, I think I'll be able to finish this the next episode, and Sunday is probably not going to happen, and so More than likely, that's going to be on Monday at 8 p.m. Oregon time. So, boom, boom, boom. I keep painting here. All right, I got to go. All right, take care. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay healthy, stay safe. Oh. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you to all those people that are keeping everything going here. It's been a challenge. All right, take care. Bye-bye.